of Job, chapter 21. But Job answered and said, Hear diligently my speech, and let this be your consolations. Suffer me that I may speak, and after that I have spoken, I'll go on. As for me, is my complaint to man? And if it were so, why should not my spirit be troubled? Mark me and be astonished, and lay your hand upon your mouth. Even when I remember, I am afraid, and trembling taketh hold on my flesh. Wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight, with them and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of God upon them. Their bull chantereth and falleth not, their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take the timbrel and harp, and rejoice at the sound of the organ. Like, they had organs. I looked that up. It seemed like in Pizza and Pipes. Yeah. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Therefore they say unto God, Depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him, and what profit should we have if we pray unto him? Lo, their good is not in their hand, their counsel of the wicked is far from me. How oft is the candle of the wicked put out? And how oft cometh their destruction upon them? God distributeth sorrows in his anger. They are as stubble before the wind, as chaff that the storm carrieth away. God layeth up his iniquity for his children, he rewarded him, and he shall know it. His eye shall see his destruction, and he shall drink from the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure hath he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Shall any teach God knowledge, seeing he judgeth those that are high? One dieth in his full strength, being wholly at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And another dieth in the bitterness of his soul. thou sayest, how doth God know? Can he judge through the dark cloud? That clouds are a covering to him, that he seeth not, and he walketh in the circuit of heaven. Hast thou marked the old way which wicked men have trodden, which were cut down out of time, whose foundation was overflown with a flood, which said unto God, depart from us, and what can the Almighty do for them? Yet ye fill their houses with good things, but the counsel of the wicked is far from me. The righteous see it and are glad, and the innocent laugh them to scorn. Whereas our substance is not cut down, but the remnant of them, the fire consumeth. Acquaint now thyself with him, and be at peace, thereby good shall come unto thee. Receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth, and lay up his words in thine heart. If thou return to the Almighty, thou shalt be built up, thou shalt put away iniquity far from thy tabernacles. Then shalt thou lay up gold as dust, and the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brooks. Yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense, and thou shalt have plenty of silver. For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty, and shalt lift up thy face unto God. Thou shalt make thy prayer unto him, and he shall hear thee, and thou shalt pray thy vows. Thou shalt also decree a thing, and it shall be established unto thee, and the light shall shine upon thy ways. When men are cast down, and thou shalt say, there is lifting up, and he shall save the humble person. He shall deliver the island of the innocent, and it is delivered by the pureness of thine hands. So, are we finally getting somewhere? After 22 chapters, so he's going through all this, so he can lift up the humble person and deliver innocent by pureness of his hands. So he had to go through all that for 22 chapters. I can't read, it's dark. Shabbat Shalom. Maybe we're getting some kind of point here. This is just too much. It's really... Who's talking to who? It's just like complaint after complaint after complaint. And they're poetic complaints, but they're still complaints after complaints after complaints. So maybe we're getting somewhere. Why this is even happening to him. We found out in the beginning. We never heard of Satan so much. And then you look it up, and it's all right here in Job. It's like chapter 1 and 2 is the most Satan appears in like the entire Bible. Like all at once. He's harassing him, and he's telling God that, well, if you take away all his good stuff, he's going to curse you. And it seems like we've just gotten 22 chapters of him like refusing to curse God. Boy, he's doing everything else, but he's not doing that. So I think that's the point. Just do anything but that. Anything but that. I don't know. I'm not sure.